Hello everyone, welcome to the Lancet Summer YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Rami Khavandegar, a medical doctor and medical researcher. Here we are with Dr. Payman Salamati, professor at Tehran University of Medical Sciences, specialized in the field of social and preventive medicine. In this channel, we are going to summarize medical hot topics recently published in the Lancet journals. In previous videos, we talked about Global Health Film Festival, decriminalization of drugs, and introducing some books. Dr. Salamati, what topics are we going to talk about today?
Hi everyone. Many thanks Armin for having me. For today we are going to speak about a paper called The Epidemic of Loneliness. It was published in eClinicalMedicine, one of the Lancet family journals. The type of the paper is editorial and it was released in December 2023.
Tell us a little bit more about the significance of loneliness.
Great. Loneliness is an important issue. A recent systematic review and meta-analysis showed that many people in the world suffer from problematic loneliness. A couple of years ago, police in Rotterdam, the Netherlands, found a woman who had passed away 10 years before in her home, and police knew the approximate date of her death based on unanswered mails in her mail inbox. And such stories show us that loneliness is a great issue and we should pay attention to such a problem. COVID-19 pandemic underscored the issue because we had many lockdowns, remote working and virtual learning, and it emphasized the issue of loneliness.
To have a general understanding of the concept, could you please tell us how did the article define the term loneliness?
Great question. There are different definitions for loneliness. For instance, we can say the feeling we have when our need for social contact and relationship isn't met. Or for second definition, we can say discrepancy between someone's desire and actual social relationships.
Great. Now that we are in the winter season and there are so much social gatherings and gathering togethers and meeting families, could you please tell us a little bit more about is there loneliness still an issue in such condition?
You're right. There are a host of different festivals, togethernesses, and social gatherings in winter, including Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year, Kwanzaa, and winter solstice. However, we should consider the difference between social isolation and loneliness. To be more precise, you may be alone and socially isolated, but you don't have such a feeling. In contrary, you may have many people around you, but you have the feeling of loneliness.
Could you please tell us about the impact of loneliness on physical and mental health?
Scientists have shown that loneliness can cause different mental health conditions and physical diseases. For mental health issues, for instance, loneliness can cause depression, anxiety, impaired cognitive function, and increased risk of suicide. And for physical diseases, loneliness can cause cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and infectious diseases. Although full associations are not well understood, scientists consider that loneliness can cause emotional stress, and emotional stress can cause such diseases.
And about the main factors that contribute to the feeling of loneliness, if you were to name some of them, which were would you choose?
There are much research about the associations, and scientists believe that different factors can have some associations with loneliness, such as age, sex, care responsibilities, employment status, migration status, race, sexual orientation, and socioeconomic status.
You're aware that recently so much campaigns have been established to address this issue. What do you think of them? Do you think they have been fruitful in what you're trying to?
They are great interventions and we need many of them. However, consider that most of them are for the elderly. A recent research showed that people who engage more with social media can have higher levels of loneliness. And you know that Z generation, I mean people who were born from 1997 to 2012 have higher usages of social media. As a result, our children and adolescents have such an issue more. And you know that because of COVID-19 pandemic and many lockdowns and e-learning, this issue underscored. So we need more campaigns for children and adolescents too.
At the end, what suggestion do you propose for addressing this phenomenon?
The best solutions are prevention strategies. Some countries like the UK, the Netherlands, and Ireland had a new program called social prescribing. In social prescribing, governments encourage people to participate in more social connections and social gatherings and activities. All in all, communities and healthcare systems should prioritize social connections for all generations to improve people's well-being.
Thank you for your thorough explanation. Once more, the goal of this channel was to summarize and discuss about recent medical topics that just published in the Lancet journals. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe our channel, and leave your comments below this video.